Welcome back to Soda City Live. The largest farm and art tour, South Carolina AG in Arts, kicked off earlier this month, highlighting agriculture and art in counties across the Palmetto State. Now, it'll be running through June with the next stop in Kershaw County. Now, one of the agricultural artisans, Stephanie, joins us today to share some of her artwork that you can check out when you go. So, Stephanie, so glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
You are more than welcome. Such a pleasure. And your art, a lot of it focuses on wheat, and it's so amazing that your art, your outfit, and the pieces that you have on today all pretty much illustrate what it is that you do. So tell us about what you're wearing today.
Well, I'm wearing, like you said, an outfit that is inspired by wheat, in addition to this fascinator that I have here that I've made from wheat, and earrings from wheat as well.
Awesome. It's like deja vu.
Yes.
I absolutely love these other pieces that you have as well. So you make ornaments.
Right.
These are made out of okra.
Correct.
So what is that process to get the okra to be able to work with in this way?
Sure. No, it's really pretty simple. I just let it dry right on the bush. So in the fall, I collect those. And when I get a chance, usually in November, December, I just start by using kind of a polymer clay and just mold it into the face and hat, and followed by painting and then some glaze.
I love it, and it's beautiful.
Thank you.
And what was your inspiration to create these works of art?
Okay, so I started off 5 years ago as more or less just a host for the tour, and I wanted to be able to do more because the artisans were kind of limited. There just wasn't a lot of folks joining up, so I thought, well, I can do more than just be a host. So I'm not an artisan per se, so I just decided to look and see what I had, and that was the garden, God's beautiful creation. So I used that as kind of, like you said, my medium to be inspired. And so I used the okra, the wheat, whatever it may be, gourds, to try to create my art.
Now, you say you weren't an artist by trade,
No.
but I mean, did you have any art experience at all? Because I mean, the detail in the face and the art that you do.
No, I absolutely did not. I am a physician's assistant. Definitely not an artist per se.
Well, you tapped into some skills that you had.
Right.
Didn't even know that you had. That's absolutely amazing. And just to talk a little bit about the agriculture and arts tour, how long have you been a part of the tour?
I have been with being a host for 5 years and an artisan, like I said, for 4 years at this time. Kershaw County has 5 tour sites. Like you said, each week there is a different counties participating in the Ag Art Tour. Ours will be coming up June 3rd and 4th, and we have a historic Camden on the tour. We have Goat Daddies, Canebrake Apiary and Aquaponics, and Old McCaskill's Farm, as well as myself. And so we're super excited to not only be host and show people what we have to offer with regard to, farm animals or our blueberry crops or our bees, but also to host these beautiful artisans. So
now, as host, our viewers don't know this, but I want them to know, your farm is an urban blueberry farm and vineyard. Tell us about that.
So I basically, my husband is a veterinarian in town, and as we saw property come up for sale just nearing the clinic, we decided to purchase those properties because they were dilapidated housing, not fit for living, and it was just an eyesore. So we decided to go ahead and take those properties as we could and tear them down. Instead of going back up with housing, we wanted it to be a green space. So we decided to do, like I said, a garden, a blueberry farm, a vineyard, and I'm sure there's more to come.
That's amazing. Tell us about the name, so if anyone wants to check it out, they know where to go.
It's called Quite Content Farm, and it's actually based off a Bible verse that was in my husband's grandfather's funeral, knowing what it means to be quite content in all that you have.
I love that. So beautiful. Well, Stephanie, we're going to wrap things up here, but we're going to get a chance to see how you start some of these pieces off when we come after the break, and I'm really excited. So be sure to stick with us. We probably will be having a special report coming around 3:30, so we do want to give you all a heads up about that. But other than that, we'll be back on the other side of this break.